Hi, everyone. My name is Sean Kelly, and it is my privilege to be addressing you today as the interim director of the Alliance of Renewal Churches. I love the Ark. I love the relationships that I have forged over the years with so many of you. But there's still so many of you that I have yet to meet, and I'm looking forward to that opportunity in the months to come, that we can hopefully start gathering again as we pull together and as we get excited to come out of this COVID lockdown and into a bit more normalcy, especially as many of our churches have been reopening and as many restrictions are being lifted. It's been a long year for the Ark, and I thank you for hanging in there with us. The leadership team has been discerning the voice of the Lord. It's clear that the mission and the vision of Ark is to continue in the days ahead. This was clear through a survey that many of you gave us feedback on the leadership team, and it provided us insight to keep pressing forward even when it was so hard to see and to hear what the Lord was saying to us. So thank you for all of your support during that. And thank you for your patience as we've been working out some details over the past number of months. We've had a lot of changes, and it has been a difficult year. We've released Mike Bradley, our previous director, into a new ministry assignment. And this was hard. It was necessary because the Lord said go. But it was hard because, like you, I've been connected to ARC for so long because of the intentionality that Mike brought in the relationships that he forged. But we also know that Mike Bradley isn't the ARC. Sorry to break that news to you, Mike. I'm not the ARC. Any member of our leadership team is not the Ark. We leaders, we people who love and serve one another and are connected and yoked together in prayer and covenant and commitment, we are the ones who make up the Ark together. It's beyond just one person, and you're an important part of that. So thank you for being a part of it, and thank you for your grace and hanging in there with us. Would you allow me just the opportunity for a moment to thank somebody who deserves a public recognition and thanksgiving for everything that he has brought to the Ark. And I just want to publicly thank Graham Sellers right now for everything that he has done for the Ark. He is an original member and the founding member of the Ark. He's led a congregation that is so important nationally to who Ark is and what Ark has done. Graham has faithfully served on the leadership team for many, many years. And as of December, Graham has stepped off the leadership team because, in his own words, Graham felt that the Lord was telling him it was time to do so. So if you have the opportunity, would you please reach out to Graham directly if you know him, if you have his number or his address, would you just send him a note of encouragement and a note of thankfulness? But I just want to publicly thank you, Graham, and I appreciate you taking this moment right now to address the Alliance of Renewal Churches. So, Graham Sellers.
Sean, thanks very much. I'm Graham Sellers, and from the day the Ark was birthed, I have served on the Ark leadership team with about a 9-month hiatus in the middle there, so almost 20 years. And I stepped off the LT at the end of December last year, and I just wanted to let the Ark family know that I did that because I believe that was the Lord's leading for my life in this season. And I also want you to know I fully support the ministry, the mission, and the vision of the Alliance of Renewal Churches. And I encourage you to do the same. I think the Ark's best days are in front of her. I believe that as the interim director of the Alliance of Renewal Churches, Sean Kelly is just the person God had in mind for this role. So my encouragement to our Ark family and friends is this: support the Ark. Be a part of the events and the offerings that the Ark makes available to its constituency, and please continue to give financially and support this ministry. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the near future at an Ark event.
Graham, thank you once again for your countless years of service, and to the good folks of Wonderful Mercy who have blessed the Ark in so many ways, including the time and releasing you for the time needed to give and to provide leadership in so many ways. Thank you. Just briefly, I want to give you a few highlights of what I see as priorities in the next number of months. I think strategic and intentional connections are going to be very important. And I'm going to be spending time doing what I can to reach out to as many of you as possible. Some of you have my direct line or my email. Please reach out to me. Let's set something up, even if it's a 10 or 15-minute phone call. I just want to connect with you over the next number of months. And it's going to take me a bit of time, so please be patient. If you haven't heard from me, please reach out to me. And another thing that I want to be intentional about is getting something on the calendar later on in 2021. As we see vaccinations on the rise, as we see people more comfortable being out and back to normal, I think it's time that we start making plans to figure out ways that we can reconnect together. And so would you look out for some information about some regional gatherings that we can most likely begin doing again? I'm wondering if some of you might want to join me and others at the Lutheran Congregations and Mission for Christ annual gathering. Their annual gathering is going to be in the first full week of October. We're going to put more information out about that, but so many of us are connected already, and there are so many leaders in ARC who are going to be speaking at that event. I'm wondering if we can do some sort of parallel gathering where we can do some things as the ARC and we can do some things along with our brothers and sisters at LCMC. I'm cooking that up right now. More details to come on that. I think as we start looking at a longer trajectory, some longer term goals for ARC, I think it's going to be necessary to get a number of us together to dream about that and to talk about it and to discern it together. And so down the road, I plan to pull together some Zoom town hall meetings where we can get 10 to 15 of us on a call together. And we can get some of our leadership team on those calls as well. And we can just hear from you. We can hear your dreams and your hopes of what the ARC can be. We want to hear the stories of what the ARC has meant to you in the past. And so I think those are going to be things that you can look forward to as well. And then we'll start some advanced planning for 2022, and we can begin to see some more normal routines of what events the ARC has done in the past, and we can see about bringing those back as well. So we've got lots of plans. I covet your prayers. Thank you for hanging in with me on this video update. But not only did I feel it was important to introduce myself, I also wanted to give you some highlights of some things that we're dreaming and scheming as we look forward to once again being connected live and in person with one another. I continue to pray for you, if not by name. I pray for your congregations, as I have a list of those congregations now, a part of ARC. If you are connected as a member of the ARC, I've got that list as well, and I pray for many of you, several of you each day, by name on that. And so I covet your prayers for ARC. I covet your prayers for me as well. Thank you. And I want to just encourage you. Would you just reach out to 2 people in the ARC that you haven't connected with in a while? And would you just reach out to them, catch up with them, and let's all together be intentional about reconnecting as the Alliance of Renewal Churches. Bless you today.